Hey everybody, this is Tommy G
And it's PJ.
and PJ. Whew, here we are.
Yes, we
we
are.
we are here in San Jose, lovely San Jose, California. Clouds rolling in there on the top. It's been a while since we've been here at the Big Audible.
Yes, it has. It's a nice, beautiful park. Always love coming back to Bengata, but like you say, we don't get to see it quite that often.
Yeah, and let's see here, we're flying from Big Audible Big Audible toward the city off there in the distance. But it's we've been on a tear recently, haven't we?
We certainly have. Yeah, we started off the first 3 games. We went 1-2, and then we've gone ahead and rattled off 4 straight wins.
Wow. Wow, that is impressive. We're going to be facing these San Jose Sawteeth, who are much similar to the way they've always been. But before I go into the details of the few new additions they made, let's talk about that last game. And the Beewolves win the game, big style, like you said.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on here.
Just as a sidebar too, to all our fans out there, we have upped our. If you look at the bottom of the screen, we've upped our ego. We were at 52. We're going up to 54 because over these 4 games that we've just won, we've outscored our opponents 29-10. Yeah. Tom and I like to try and keep the game competitive. We don't, we're not looking to win all the games. We're not looking to lose all the games. We want to go into it with a certain amount of. You don't know who's going to win. It's anybody's game, you know what I mean? So we try to keep it competitive, and if we get to a point where we're either getting shellacked every game or we're doing the shellacking every game, that's not competitive. So we'll play with the ego to try and keep it so that it's we find interesting.
Yeah.
So just that kind of sidebar. If you look down, we have upped our ego. We may and it may show in this next game against the Sawteeth. You said Sawteeth. We played the Water Bullets in the last game.
Yes. Oh yeah, I think I meant to say the Water Bullets. Yeah. Again, sorry, we had some technical glitches on the I guess the hard drive that holds the highlights. When the highlights are playing, they're a little choppy, but everything should be smooth from here on out. Talking about the roster here for the Sawteeth. Sorry, I gotta come on over here.
The station just upgraded all that stuff. What happened?
Yeah, I know. We got all these upgrades. I guess we got to test those things before the game starts. So the newer players on the team, obviously, Kobe Kingman's been here for years. He was the one we let go initially. The first one on their list that's going to be someone new is, did I say Repo Hightower? Yes, Repo Hightower.
I believe so, yeah.
26-year-old rookie making $6.9 million a year. Third base backup, also plays shortstop, B ranked, making $6.9 million for them. He's hitting a 367 average, so he's been good so far this season.
Yeah, very well for playing third base. No home runs though, but he does have 4 RBIs. So
yeah, looking good. Then in pitching, obviously the big guy we're going to see tonight, Larry LaJoy, started for so many years with the Overdogs. We knew him back there. He came out here to the Sawteeth were a playoff team almost every season, and they didn't change much. They felt they needed to just add a little bit, and they did here. Larry LaJoy's a big addition to their pitching. He comes in, he's 2-0 on the season with a 1.35 ERA. That's formidable.
Yeah, and it looks like he may be their number 1 starter.
Yeah.
So we're throwing Deshaun Levant, our number 4, against their number 1. So, and like Tom said, 2-0 on the season so far, a 1.35 ERA. He's only given up 2 runs, both of them earned, in his 2 appearances. So
13 innings.
Yeah. So this is going to be a tough one. This is not going to be a walk in the park with Larry LaJoy, and we remember him from being the Overdogs. And always a gamer.
Yeah. He's mostly known for his junk at 78. Also, Xander Benitez, he's a new rookie, 26-year-old rookie, $6.2 million to play here, B-ranked starter. So we I don't think we'll see him tonight. He's mostly known for his accuracy, but he's 1-0 on the season as well. The rookie with only 5 earned runs in 9 innings. 1.5 or no, his ERA is 4.82. That's respectable for a rookie. All right, so that's going to bring us to today's game. I'm sorry. We got 21 other games to tell you about, Pete. So, you ready?
I guess so. Yeah, the Sawteeth are also 5-2 on the season. So.
Well, thus far, but they played another game. So here we go. The Heaters started things off in San Diego. The Platypi, let us know what happened.
I will. The Heaters travel to take on the Platypi. They jump out to an early lead. They hold on and win 8-2.
The Blowfish were at the Outlaws. It was all Blowfish to start and end, 6-2.
Sandcats travel to take on the Crocodons. Crocodons out to an early lead. They're going to hold on and win 7-3 in the end.
The Gold Coats were in St. Louis at the Hot Corners. Hot Corners beat them 2-1.
Buzzards travel to take on the Wide Loads. It's a little bit of a back and forth battle. It's going to be Wide Loads 4-3 and 11.
Arctics at the Grapplers. Arctics won at 4-1.
Herbisaurs taking on the Freebooters. Herbisaurs jump out to an early lead. The Freebooters make it a game and take it 5-4 and 13.
The Moose at the Freedom. It's Moose 6-4.
The Sawteeth taking on the Warblers. It's the Warblers out in front, but the Sawteeth make it a game, but the Warblers are going to hold on and win 5-4.
The Grapplers went to visit the Gold Coats, and the Gold Coats pounded them 9-7.
Herbisaurs travel to take on the Burners. It's a low-scoring event, but then the Burners break it open and win it 7-2 in the end.
Heaters were in San Diego with the Moonstars, and it was a close game, and the Moonstars won it 4-2.
Front runners travel to take on the Jacks. Jacks jump out to an early lead, and they hold on and win 4-1.
Wild Pigs at the Outlaws. It was Wild Pigs 6-4.
Wide Loads taking on the Overdogs. Overdogs out to an early lead. They extend, and they're going to win at 8-3.
Sandcats went to visit the Water Bullets, but the Water Bullets beat them 6-4.
Hot Corners taking on the Blowfish, and the Hot Corners out to an early lead, but Blowfish come back and win at 8-6 and 12.
Platypi at the Crocs. Platypi win. I didn't see the score.
Arctics and the Moose. The Arctics 8-2. This is the Pete Show.
Sirloins at the Nemesis, and the Nemesis took it 6-4.
Buzzards travel to take on the Freebooters. Buzzards out and win it 5-1. Going away. Ooh. So as we look at the Pioneer Conference there, Tommy, if you look at that, somebody's microphone. The Pioneer Conference Pathfinder Division, the Burners, the Blowfish, the Crocodons, and the Freedom all tied for first place with records of 5-3. The Burners, with a run differential of plus 14, have the lead over all of those teams. They take the lead. The Moose sitting alone in second place with a record of 4-4, playing 500 on the season.
That was not easy to say, was it?
No.
The Uncharted Division, the Platypi are sitting at top 5-3, plus 14 run differential as well. So they share that with the Burners. They have a one-game lead against the Colorado Buzzards, who are 4-4. Down
in the Journey Division, the Arctics with a record of 5-3. They have a one-game lead over the Freebooters, who are sitting in second place with a 500 record of 4-4. Freebooters also with a -8 run differential for being in second place. And they were on fire last season, so.
Yeah, and they made some big pickups in the offseason, too, so I'm kind of surprised to see that. But,
they just obviously not gelling just yet.
Yeah. Sport Conference Seafair Division, it's the Houston Jags way out in front, 7-1. Best record in the league right now, plus 19 run differential. The Gold Coats are right behind them, 2 games back at 5-3. They actually have a plus 20 run differential.
Holy cow. In our very own trade division, the Beewolves hold a half-game lead over the Water Bullets. The Beewolves with a record of 5-2 and a plus 16 run differential. The Water Bullets with a record of 5-3. So they have one more loss than the Beewolves, which puts them a half game behind. So
that's close.
Yeah.
All locked up. Curiosity Division, the Sawteeth we're going to play today, another first-place team. So it's a battle of first-place teams today. Sawteeth are 5-3, and they are a half game ahead of the Colorado Warblers, who are 4-3. That's going to bring us to today's game, a regular season game 8 of 44. It's the 5-2 Beewolves against the 5-3 Sawteeth. The Sawteeth are known as bullpen beasts, so they got great defense and pen and a pretty good rotation, so it could be hard to score against these guys like we've been doing. They've got fair power and good power and fair connectivity too, so they'll be, we got to be careful with them. We're going to be putting our southpaw on the mound, our starting pitcher Deshaun Levon. The left-hander is known mostly for his accuracy with fair junk and velocity. He's 1-0 on the season. He's got a nice winning record. 5.14 ERA, he'd like to whittle down a little bit, and a 1.29 win.
Yes, sir. I'm backing him up. Hanley Dexteras, the superstar second baseman, he's got better than average power. He's got very good ability to connect, very good speed on the base pass. He's hitting .355 with 3 home runs. Sturdy Woodman, the first baseman, who's locked in right now. He's got better than average power, good ability to connect at home plate, and a little bit less than average speed on a base pass. He's currently hitting 484 with 1 home run. Again, he's not hitting the long ball, but boy, he's putting the ball in play for us, which is really good. Hammer long ball, the right fielder, again, off to a slow start this season, but he's got good power. He's got better than average ability to connect, less than average speed on the base pass. He's hitting 280 with 2 home runs. So, and he's got the ability with every swing of the bat to change the trajectory of a game. So,
yeah. Well, the Sawteeth are going to be putting their Iron Man on the mound. The left-hander, like we started, the locked-in Larry LaJoie, known mostly for his junk, good accuracy as well, and pretty good velocity. He'll be starting off. He's got a 2-0 record, a 1.35 ERA, and a 0.98 WHIP. Ooh.
Yes, sir. And backing him up, the locked in Johnny Rennero, and I'm going to call everybody Johnny Rennero, Johnny Bags, everybody. Rennero at shortstop, he's locked in. He's got very good power, better than average ability to connect, and good speed on the base pass. He's hitting 393 with 2 home runs. The locked-in slash trips out there in center field with better than average power, very good ability to connect, and very good speed on the base pass. He's hitting 469 with 2 home runs. He's got to keep your eyes on that guy. And then Johnny Bags out in left field with better than average power, better than average ability to connect, and better than average speed. But he seems to be off to a little bit of a slow start as well. He's hitting 219 with 2 home runs, Tommy.
Yeah, wow. Any of those guys could take you deep, and they got good connectivity as well, and the averages to support it. So.
Yeah.
I heard those. I was waiting for something else to follow. It never happened. All right.
Yeah. I did it the first 2 times. You didn't acknowledge it, so I'm like, I don't know if he can hear that. Yeah.
All right. Where you got Hanley Dexter's starting things off at center field. He's center field. Magic Moore is tense. He's gonna have a seat. At second is playing. Batting second, and let me give you a little screenshot. Batting second, Sturdy Woodman. Boy, this is like low grade production today. Sturdy Woodman's gonna be playing first. Yeah. First base. He is locked.
This is what happens when we take a week off.
Sam Slamus also locked in. He'll play shortstop and bat third. Batting fourth. Cleanup is the right fielder Hammerlong Paulo. In left field, we got Buster the Big Man. Right behind him, batting sixth, Freddie Knox at second base. Bertha Banks at third base, batting seventh. We got Fiona Clark in the game, but she's tense, and Monsteur's locked in. I guess the reason they suggested that is because Monsteur's not 100%.
I was going to say, I didn't think he was
100%.
No, leave him out. We'll play Clark, and again, if we need him in a pinch hitting situation late in the game, we can do that. But I don't know.
Right.
What do you? What do you think? Because I'd much rather have a healthy Steve Monstour than
that's
keep
true. And
running him out there.
And with Clark behind the plate, we can keep down the number of people who try running. All right.
Yeah.
Batting ninth, then Deshaun Lamont, the pitcher. He throws the 4-finger, the 2-finger, the slider to change up. I apologize for my allergies. Here we go, Pete.
Here we go. Bengata Bowl. All right. It's a nice sunny day inside the dome. Beautiful Bengata Bowl. Sawteeth lineup's going to look like this. Sawteeth are going to lead off with slash trips in center field, Johnny Bags in left field, Turner at second base, Rennero at short, Bronco in right field, Majiko at third base, Kingman at first, Stadcliffe catching, and LaJoie pitching. So as the Sawteeth take the field, the crowd gives them a big cheer, and Hanley Dexterous, Sturdy Woodman, and Ham Slamus will get ready to face off against Larry LaJoie and his 1.35 ERA here in the top of the first.
The center fielder, Hanley Dexterous.
Hanley Dexterous, neutral and fit, hitting 355, 3 home runs, 5 RBIs, known as a tough-out utility player. Swings at the first pitch to Hansel Magikiko at third base. He'll make the throw to Kobe Kingman for the first out. 1 up, 1 down, and in steps Sturdy Woodman.
1 up, 1 down on 1 pitch. Sturdy hitting 44 on the season with 1 home run. No one's ready for a strike, 95 miles an hour. Third pitch by LaJoie. High, fouls it back off the net. LaJoie in command. Locked in. Curveball fouls it back off the wall. 0-2 to Woodman, who reaches out and fouls that one back. Still 0-2. That one's in his wheelhouse. Fouls it back. 0-2. He's got him at the 7th pitch now. Fouls that back off the wall. Ham Slam is waiting for his turn. Inside. Swings anyway. Foul back. 0-2. Hard liner to center field. He finally cashes in. LaJoie was starting off doing really well. Got him in a hole 0-2, but he fought back, didn't he?
Yes, he did. So it's 31 minutes at first. Ham Slamus is locked in and fit, hitting .562 with an RBI. 1 out and 1 on. LaJoie making his 10th pitch. And that's lifted into foul territory. The right fielder will not be able to make a play, just out of play. So strike one. Allen's high, ball one. 1 ball, 1 strike now. Just Slamus. Oh, that catches the inside corner, and very quickly Slamus is behind in the count. 1-2. That one comes back in, but Slamus was able to foul that one off. 1-2 still. That one's fouled off as well into the dugout along the third baseline. 1-2. That one's low. Count is evened up. 2 balls, 2 strikes with 1 out. That's fouled off. LaJoie at 16 pitches. That one's too far inside. We got a full count now, 3-2. There's a roller to Hanso Magikico. He's going to flip over to second, and they get the force of Sturdy Woodman, but Ham Slamus pulls into first with a fielder's choice, and in comes Hammerlong Ballo.
Hammerlong Ballo, the man on. 2 outs, pressure up. Top of the first, no score. They're working up the pitch count with LaJoie, who's had to throw a lot now. He's going to throw his 20th pitcher. Missed the first one 1-0. Loses that one 2-0. And all of a sudden, they're making LaJoie work for his money. There's a hard liner on the ground. Diving stop by the second baseman. Throws it. Not in time. He beats it out, Pete. Way to go, Hammer.
All right. So runners at first and second. In steps Buster Biggs, the left fielder. He's neutral and fit. Hitting .400 with 1 RBI. Ham Slamus and Hammerlong Ballo do not have a lot of speed. First pitch to Biggs is outside, ball 1. Oh, that catches the inside corner. 1 ball, 1 strike now to Buster Biggs, the Beewolf left fielder. That one's a low, ball 2. 2-1 now. That one's ripped foul. Count evened up. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Oh, that catches the inside corner for a called third strike. And down goes Buster Biggs. So we're heading into the bottom of the first. Slash trips, Johnny Bags, DP Turner getting a first look at Deshaun Levon, who's got a 5.14 ERA. No score as we head into the bottom of the first. Beewolves did pick up 2 hits in the top of the first.
All right. Order me a bowl of ramen. Should be here any minute. Deshaun getting ready to throw his second game of the season, I believe. Game number 8. He winds up, and we're underway in the top. Fouls it back off the wall, does slash trips. The locked in center fielder for the Sawteeth, hitting .469. Good contact. He's going to place that one just foul third base line. But that puts the number 29 in command. 0-2. He's got him behind in the count. Swinging with strike 3. Way to finish things off. Deshaun Levon starts with a K against a formidable hitter who looked to be putting him on his heels. Johnny Bags, 219 on the season, 2 home runs, 5 RBIs, I'm sorry. Mostly known for power, good speed if he gets on, likes his pitches down low. Gets that one in the middle, fouls it back off the wall. 0-1 the count. Sean Levon looking good so far. Oh, this is that one just low and inside. It's a good pitch, but he didn't swing. Getting ready for his 6th pitch here. Jonah Clark catching for the Beewolves today. Doing a fine job of it. That one misses near the hands. I thought that was a ball inside, but that was a strike. 1-2. Good position. Oh, he gets the lower outside corner. Another K. I think the fans didn't like that one. It's got a wide strike zone the up today. Working in our favor. DP Turner, second baseman for the Sawteeth, hitting .333 on the season. 2 home runs, 4 ribs. Sean Levon goes right at him with the fastball there for a strike. 0-1 the count. Fans quiet down a little bit here in San Jose. There's a hard liner to Ham Slamus, who should have had that one. He's rounds first, but he's going to hold up as Hanley Ducks get there. Yeah, he thought about diving, and I think by the time he decided he needed to, it was too late. John Renero, the locked-in shortstop for the Sawteeth. Great power. Got to be careful. 393 on the season, 2 home runs, 5 RBIs. Man on first base. 10 pitch by Deshaun Levon misses. Outfield's going to fade back. 1-0 the count to John Renero. Powerful Sawteeth hitter. Hits a powerful foul ball third base line. Even sneaks out at one piece. Pressure up now. There's a liner. Oh, and jumping. What's his name? Gets it. First base, but it rolls out to Longballo. Advances runner first to third, and Renero gets to first. Lester Bronco now. 2 outs. The Beewolves need just that one more. Lester Bronco takes a strike inside. Hit 346, 1 home run, 5 RBIs in the season. He's good at everything. Got a fast runner at third base threatening to score. Bertha Banks is going to pick that up off the ground and go the easy one to first base and end it off.
All right. So we're going to head into the top of the second. Still no score. Freddie Knox, Bertha Banks, Fiona Clark going to get a look at Larry LaJoy, who threw 26 pitches, struck out 1 and gave up 2 hits in the top of the first.
Now batting, the second
Freddie Knox
baseman,
neutral and fit, hitting 292 with a home run, 3 RBIs.
Sorry, coming back from a nose blow. First pitch misses outside. Ball 1 to Freddie Knox. Second pitch misses outside to Freddie Knox. Checks the thing. That one misses inside. Oh, low. I'm sorry, 3-0. And Larry LaJoy, nervous to throw to me. Swings at a bad pitch. 3-1 now. Hitter's pitch. It's a liner past the mound into center field, and that's going to be a clean single for Frederico.
Way to go, Freddie. Freddie Knox.
the third
Freddie Knox
baseman,
at first base. Bertha Banks, the third baseman, steps in. She's neutral and fit, hitting 250 on the season. She's off to a little bit of a slow start as well. Larry LaJoy with a runner at first base. First pitch is in there for a called strike. Strike 1. Throw to first, and Freddie Knox is back. No balls, 1 strike, no outs. Allen's inside, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike now to Bertha Banks. There goes Freddie Knox, a swing and a miss. And Freddie Knox is stolen second. So with a man on second base, 1 ball, 2 strikes to Bertha Banks. That's high and inside, ball 2. The count is evened up 2-2. Allen's high as well. Full count now to Bertha Banks. 3 balls, 2 strikes, no outs. Allen's popped up into left field. The left fielder's calling everybody off. Freddie Knox is going to take off. No, he's thought better of it, so he's going to go back.
Wow. Yeah, he wouldn't even got halfway there.
Fiona Clark stepping in.
Fiona Clark 250 on this season. Not hitting great. Only 1 out, though. He got a fast runner. Outfield single brings in Freddie Knox. This is inside with the ball. Number 10. Looking good at pitch selection. There's one back into center field. That's going to bring Freddie Knox around third into home. It's a clean single, and he slides in. Beewolves out in front, Pete.
All right, Fiona Clark with an RBI there and a single. Deshaun Levon, the starting pitcher's neutral fit, hitting 667. Tom, 667. Fiona Clark at first has a little bit less than average speed. 1 ball, no strikes, 1 out. That one's fouled straight back. 1-1 now to Deshaun Levon. Allen's inside, ball 2. 2 balls and a strike. That one's pounded into left center field, and it's caught at the wall. And Fiona Clark's going to go back to first, so still runner at first base with 2 outs. We're back at the top of the order with Hanley Dexterans.
Top of the order. Deshawnee almost took that one deep.
He did.
Hanley Dex, 344, 3 home runs, 5 RBIs. Hard liner right field, but that's going to be caught by, I think, Renero, right?
Oh.
No, Bronco, Lester Bronco for third out.
Dang, damn it. They looked like they had something there. But they picked up a run, so it's as we head into the bottom of the second, it's Beewolves 1, Sawteeth nothing. Hanso Magic Eco, Kobe Kingman, and Lars Stadcliffe can get a first look at Deshaun Levon, who threw 14 pitches, racked up 2 strikeouts, and gave up 2 hits. Magic Eco is locked in and fit. He's hitting 750. With 3 RBIs, he's locked in and fit, known as a stealer around the lane. There's a shot, and that's going to go just off the top of the wall. And just like that, it's 1-1, 363 feet. That's his first home run and 4th RBI of the season. This guy is for real. This guy is for real. Kobe Kingman 10th, but fit, hitting .077 with a home run and 3 RBIs. That one bounced right off of the fence. Yeah, the top of the wall. Buster Biggs gave a leap but couldn't get it. First pitch to Kobe Kingman's in there for a called strike. Strike 1. Swing and a miss. Strike 2, and very quickly Kobe Kingman's in the hole. 0-2. Oh, that one's a little high. He was able to hold up. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Deshaun Levant delivers his 19th pitch. It's a roller. Bertha Banks is going to come up on it barehanded, make the throw to Sturdy Woodman at first for the first out. 1 down, and in steps Larstead Cleef, the catcher. He's neutral and fit. He's hitting .333 with no home runs, 3 RBIs. He's got power versus right-handed pitching and better connection versus right-handed pitching. Doesn't help him against Levant, who's a lefty. Takes the first pitch for a called strike. Strike 1. That one's a roller, and Levant's going to get up on it, pick it up barehanded, make the throw to Woodman for the second out. So 3 up and 2 down. Larry LaJoy, the starting pitcher, steps in. He's neutral and fit, hitting .286 this season. Base is empty for Larry LaJoy. The score is tied 1-1 in the bottom of the second. First pitch is in there for a called strike. Strike 1 to Larry LaJoy. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Oh, that was a little low. Ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes with 2 outs to the starting pitcher, Larry LaJoy. That one's outside, and now the count is has evened up. 2 balls and 2 strikes. There's a fly ball, and it gets past Hammer Lombardo, who was completely out of position for that. I don't know how that happened. So Larry LaJoy just hit a double. Slash Trips steps in. He's back at the top of the order for the Sawteeth. Slash Trips 0 for 1 today with a... Oh, and that's going to get over his head and into the gap, and it's going all the way back to the wall. Dexteris picks it up and will throw it in quickly. And another double. So Sawteeth have taken the lead now 2-1, and in steps Johnny Baggs. He's neutral and fit. He's 0 for 1 today. He favors the low pitch. So with 2 outs, the Sawteeth kind of putting together a little bit of a run here. That pitch is in there for a called strike. Strike 1. A lot of speed in Slash Trips at second base. There's a roller to Freddie Knox. He's going to pick that up, make the throw to Sturdy Woodman to end this inning. But the Sawteeth put 2 on the board, and that'll make it 2-1 Sawteeth. So Sturdy Woodman, 1 for 1, Hans Slamus 0 for 1, and Hammer Lombardo 1 for 1 are going to face Larry LaJoy. He's thrown 44 pitches, racked up a strikeout, and given up 4 hits.
The first baseman.
Woodman is locked in and fit, 1 for 1 with a single today. Hitting .500 this season. Home run, 10 RBIs. First pitch to Woodman's high, ball 1. That one's high as well, ball 2. 2 straight balls now to Sturdy Woodman. That one's low, ball 3. 3-0. That one's inside, ball 4, and they're going to walk Sturdy Woodman on 4 straight pitches. So Ham Slamus steps in, 0 for 1 today.
All right, that's pretty good. Woodman gets on without even trying. LaJoy closing in on 50 pitches here in the 3rd inning. Beewolves working them out just like they hoped. That one made it inside, 0-1 strike. That one's too far inside, and we're even at 1 apiece now. 51st pitch by Larry LaJoy. Right in there, hard liner in the right field past Sturdy Woodman. That's another clean single. Beewolves put 2 together without an out, Pete.
Yes, sir. Runners at first and second with no outs. Hammer Lombardo neutral and fit, 1 for 1 with a single. His average is up to 308 now. Again, he's the guy that can change the complexity of a game with 1 swing of the bat. Takes the first pitch for a called strike. Strike 1. That one's low, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike now to Hammer Lombardo. LaJoy throwing his 54th pitch, and that's going to be muffed by the pitcher LaJoy. And they're able to throw out Hammer Lombardo at first, but he'll move the runners to second and third with only 1 out.
Yeah, I mean, not good and good at the same time. Pressure up now, 1 out. Larry LaJoy throwing his 55th pitch to Buster Biggs, misses high. 1-0 count to Buster. There's a liner to left field.
Dog nabbit, Buster.
He's got to come back. He's got to come back. He's back to 3rd.
Dag nabbit, Buster.
The second baseman.
2 outs now. Freddie Knox steps in. He's 1 for 1 with a single. Runners at second and third. Beewolves down by 1 in the top of the 3rd. First pitch to Freddie Knox is outside, ball 1. That one's lifted into center field. Center fielder's calling for it. And Slash Trips will make the catch for the 3rd out. So, again, a threat goes to the wayside. As we go into the bottom of the 3rd, it's Sawteeth 2, Beewolves 1. DP Turner 1 for 1, John Renero 1 for 1, Lester Bronco 0 for 1, Levant at 29 pitches with 2 strikeouts. DP Turner neutral and fit, 1 for 1 with a single today.
All right.
Let's see how he likes with this ball in his ear.
Deshaun Levan's going to throw his 30th pitch in there to start off the third inning. It's right in for a strike and a check swing. 0-1 the count to DP Turner. Oh, breaking pitch makes it low and away as a check, but it's outside. We're even at one apiece. Fans happy to see old first place team is battling it out here. That one misses. We're now at 2-1. On the West Coast, in a dome, Santa Jose. Hanley Dexterous slides up. Oh, it hits him. He could not make it. That's going to be a clean single.
All right.
And DP Turner standing on first with no outs. And that's going to bring in Johnny John Ranero. 1 for 1 with a single. Powerful hitter. Not much speed at first base. Not much to worry about there. But you got to be careful what you throw to this big boy. Fouls a hard one off the net. The crowd gasps. 0-1 the count to Johnny. Misses low and inside there. We're even up to one apiece. Hard foul again off the wall. 1-2. He's got him in a hole. Can he put him away?
No.
It's a 3-run home run or 2-run home run way over right field.
Wow.
Yeah. They're winning on the long ball out of this. So
Yeah.
He hits that one 398 feet. It's his 3rd home run, his 7th RBI of the season. And it's not going to be an easy game for either team.
Jeez, we got to get this back under control or they're going to run away with this thing here.
Lester the Bronco. 0-1 on the day, 333 on the season. Pretty even down the road. Good, solid hitter. Swinging a bit, strike one on a nice breaking pitch by Deshaun Levon. Start things off here. Still no outs. Bottom of the third is 4-1 Sawteeth. Yeah. Check swing. Strike 2, 0-2. But this is where the problems always happen, Pete. Here's where the home run comes. Pow! Off the net. Foul ball. 0-2 the count still to Lester Bronco. Hard line at third base. That's foul. Bertha Base scoops it up. Throws it back to the mound. They're getting a new ball. Sean Levon thinking what he's going to throw. Gets a signal from Clark. Winds up. Tosses it. Breaking pitch popped up easily. Foul on the first base line. Sturdy woman's running back. And dives off. Looking over his shoulder. Couldn't get it. Foul ball. Swing and a strike 3. Sean Levon cleans up the mess. Gets another K. And here comes Hanzo Majika, 1 for 1, the home run. RBI of the game. Hanzo, as my partner calls him, Magikiko. Ooh, that one up near the hands. Misses 1-0. Oh, and then it comes low and away. Check swing in there for a strike. We're even 1 apiece. 45 pitches under his belt. Number 46 coming up. Racha. Fouls that one back off the wall. We're at 1-2. The bottom of the third. Beewolves looking to fight back up the hill. Foul ball towards his own dugout. Still 1-2, hanging in there. Oh! And he puts him on base for free. Hits Machiko in the head. I don't know if he's going to be okay. Here comes Kobe Kingman, 0 for 1 on the day.
That was horrible.
Machiko's out. That one
got away from him. Just got.
That one took him out, and they're going to bring in Repo Hightower, third base. That's the rookie we were telling you about. Hightower's got no stolen bases, 314 average on the season. He's a little tense, but still a good player. So he's gonna come in for memory loss. And Machiko got knocked out, and the Sawteeth are not happy about it. First one outside. Now Deshaun Levon is rattled. 50 pitches on. He's gonna have a hard time hitting the strike zone. Pow! Third base. Oh, Bertha Banks dives, but she cannot grab it. Biggs gets it. He's going to have to come into the cutoff, and they're going to hold up. It's a double.
Okay.
Sawteeth are looking at just...
All right, Tom, let's play for real now.
Let's start now.
Yeah.
We got 2 on, 1 out. Anticipated that first pitch down and away, but it's a little too far. Check swing, 1-0. That one's in there for a strike inside. We're even 1 apiece. To Lars Stadcleef. Swings and misses. Strike 2, 1-2 the count. Again, 2 strikes is a bad thing for the Beewolves. Strike 3. Another K. I think it's number 4 for Sean Lamont today. He's got 1 guy to get past. It's Larry LaJoy, who's locked in, got a double last time he was up. So you'd think you'd just be able to put him away. High and inside strike 1. Sean Lamont a little shaky, trying to get back in at 57th pitch. Swinging to a strike 2, 0-2. 1 more to go. Swinging to a strike 3, another K. Way to end things out there, Deshawnee.
All right, but they pick up 2 more. So as we head into the top of the 4th, Beewolves 1 run on 5 hits. Sawteeth 4 runs on 8 hits. Bertha Banks 0 for 1. Fiona Clark 1 for 1. Deshaun Levant 0 for 1. LaJoy at 58 pitches with 1 strikeout, giving up a walk and 5 hits.
The third baseman.
Bertha Banks, the third baseman's neutral and pitch. She's 0 for 1 today, hitting .235 on the season. Now at third base, Hightower.
Yes, and Banks at plate swings late, fouls it off. 0-1 the count. 60th pitch for his outside. Joy even things up at 1 apiece for Bertha Banks. Late swing down the third base line. That's gonna be foul ball off the wall. Johnny Banks goes, collects it. Next pitch in the dirt. Good eye by Bertha Banks. 2-0. 2 apiece.
Oh, Pete.
Swings at a pitch. Kaiser. Kaiser pitch look ugly.
Yeah, that was an ugly pitch. Fiona Clark, the catcher's neutral and fit 1 for 1 with a single and an RBI today. Her batting average has jumped up to .333. 1 out, nobody on. First pitch of Fiona Clark's on the inside corner for a called strike. Strike 1. That one's inside, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike now to Clark. That's ripped. Foul, though, along the third baseline out there in left field. 1 ball, 2 strikes. That's low. 2 balls, 2 strikes now. That one's lifted in the center field. Trips is going to get there and make the catch for the second out. 2 up, 2 down, and in steps the rattled Deshaun Levant. He's rattled but fit 0 for 1 today, hitting .500 on the season. Gave the ball a pretty good ride. His first time up.
Field almost took it out. Swung a little early on that one. Foul ball, third base line. 0-1 count. 70th pitch by LaJoy. It's a bad one, and he pauses on it. Way to go there, Deshaun. 1 apiece now, ball. It's a rolling butt. Pick up, throw to first base, 3 outs.
3 up, 3 down. We're heading into the bottom of the 4th. It's still Sawteeth 4, Beewolves 1. Trips 1 for 2 with a double and a strikeout. Johnny Bags 0 for 2 with a strikeout. DP Turner's 2 for 2 to Levant at 58 pitches with 5 strikeouts, giving up 8 hits. His ERA is up to a 7.2. Trips locked in and fit 1 for 2 with a double and an RBI. He's hitting .471 on the season.
We can keep him from scoring 2 runs in this inning. It'll be a victory.
First pitch to Trips is outside, ball 1. That's in there for a called strike. The count is even up now. 1 ball, 1 strike to Trips. There's a roller and sturdy. No, come on, you guys. What the hell? It rolls past Sturdy Woodman into right field for a clean single. Johnny Bags now is tense but fit. He's 0 for 2. 1 on with no outs. A lot of speed at first base. That one's fouled straight back. Strike 1. Johnny Bags behind the count 0-1. Deshaun Levant throws over to first, and the runner's back. 1 on, no outs. There's a shot. That's going to get out to Buster Biggs in left field. He catches it with his back to the infield for 1 out.
Second baseman, DP.
1 out, 1 on. DP Turner, the second baseman, 2 for 2 with 2 singles. So with 1 on and 1 out, Levant steps off the rubber of the runner's back. Turner plays second base for the Sawteeth, takes the first pitch for a called strike. Strike 1. There's a roller, but that's going to be foul along the first baseline. And he's in the hole now, 0-2. Throw to first, and Trips his back. No balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. DP Turner in the box takes that pitch for a called ball. Ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes now. There's a shot to Knox. He's going to flip to second. Oh, throw it. And they're going to complete the double play. A little bit of a delay there, but we got it to go. And we're heading into the top of the 5th. It's still Sawteeth 4, Beewolves 1. Hanley Dexter 0 for 2. Sturdy Woodman 1 for 1 with a walk, and Ham Slamus 1 for 2. LaJoy at 71 pitches with 2 strikeouts, a walk, giving up 5 hits. His ERA is at a 1.56. Hanley Dexter is neutral and fit. 0 for 2 today.
That's a lot of words real quick.
Yes, sir. Hanley Dexter come on, buddy. He's either hot or cold, too, so far this season. Takes the first 2 pitches high, ball 2. There's a roller. That's going to get to the shortstop, Narrow. He'll pick it up, make the throw to first for the first out, 1 out. And Dexter's ego took a tumble. Sturdy Woodman steps in.
Sturdy Woodman 1 for 1 with something and a walk. 500 on the season. That's a liner straight to Renero. That's 2 quick ones. 1 pump throw to first. 2 down.
Yeah.
Shortstop,
2 outs. Ham Slammer steps in. He's locked in and fit. 1 for 2 with a single. Hitting .556 this season. Nobody on. 2 outs. First pitch is outside. Ball 1. Swing and a miss. 1 ball, 1 strike down to Slamus. Allen's low ball 2. 2-1. Allen's high ball 3. 3 balls and 1 strike to Ham Slamus. That's ball 4, and Larry LaJoy walked Ham Slamus with 2 outs, and in steps Hammer Longballo. He's neutral and fit. 1 for 2 with a single today.
Yes, Hammer could put us within 1 with an old swing of that in the first pitch.
Oh.
It's an easy pop-up. That'll be an easy catch from 3rd out. We're going into the bottom of the 5th, Pete.
We're going into the bottom of the 5th. It's Sawteeth 4, Beewolves 1. John Renero 2 for 2 with a home run. Lester Bronco 0 for 2 with a strikeout. Repo Hightower's first at bat. Levant at 67 pitches with 5 strikeouts, 9 hits. His ERA is at a 6.55. John Renero, the shortstop, is locked in and fit. He's 2 for 2, a home run, a single, and 2 RBIs.
All right, Deshaun Levant throwing his 67th pitch. This might be his last inning here, 5th. That one's in there for a strike. 0-1 the count to John Renero. Locked in power hitter. That one's low. Outfield starts to fade back a little bit just in case. You never know what this gay fools him on that one. Swing and a miss, strike 2. That was a good pitch. John Levant tense now. No longer rattled, but tense. He's hoping to end up right even. Hard elbow, 3rd base line. 1-2 the count. That one almost hit his bat near his hands. 2-2. Coming low and away. Reaches out. It's a foul ball. First base line. Still 2 apiece. Oh, anticipated 2-strike down and in. Now we got a full count. 75th pitch. Clears it up by a walk. A little outside. Gives him a free one. Here you go. Johnny. When you throw a half dozen throws at you, you just don't swing. Nice changeup on there. Got him swinging early. Swing and a strike 1-1. Swing and a strike 2. He's going to dispatch him. He's got a fast runner at first base. Johnny Renero fools him. Strike 3. But that's the good thing about having Fiona Clark behind the plate. It's not as tempting to try and steal that base with a cannon like that. She's got her right hand taped up to sling that sucker. 0-1. Goes to first base to get him dirty. Give him second thoughts. We're throwing to Repo Hightower, the rookie. 314 of the season, 4 RBIs. That one's high and inside, misses ball 1. Happy Memorial Day. I guess I don't know how happy that's. Somber Memorial Day. That one misses. Well, that's a strike now. Even 1 apiece. 81st pitch by Deshaun Levant. We're honoring our fallen soldiers. Throws over to first base. Back in the ground. Reading at 1 apiece. American pastime. Everyone enjoying the day. Fouls that back off the wall. Got some Beewolves fans that made the trip up for the game. Beautiful weather here. There is swing and a strike 3. Deshaun Levant racking up the K's, Pete.
Yes, sir.
He's got to get past the power hitter, though. Kobe Kingman, 1 for 2. Outfield's going to go deep for the Kingman. Fans want to see him park it. Put this thing away. 5th. That went up in the hands, but it's in there for a strike. 0-1 the count. He did not swing. Both tenths. Fouls that back off the wall. You got a tense pitcher to a tense hitter. Now he's starting to run out of velocity and junk. Anticipating the split finger inside misses. 1-2 now. Kobe Kingman. He's also losing accuracy. This was his last batter, or his last inning at least. Stamina's about to go next. Swing to a strike 3. Oh, that was a home run swing, but he got him, Pete. Way to end it off.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We're heading into the top of the 6th. It's still Sawteeth 4, Beewolves 1. Buster Biggs 0 for 2 with a strikeout. Freddie Knox 1 for 2. And Bertha Banks 0 for 2 with a strikeout. Larry LaJoy 81 pitches with 2 strikeouts, 2 walks, giving up 5 hits. His ERA is at a 1.47. Buster Biggs is neutral and fit. He's 0 for 2 today, playing left field for the Beewolves. First pitch from LaJoy is in there for a called strike. Strike 1. That one's popped up behind home plate. And the catcher's going to be there, makes the catch for the first out. 1 down, and in steps Freddie Knox. Neutral and fit, 1 for 2 with a single.
Freddie Knox, a good contact hitter. LaJoy at 84 pitches right now. That one's right in for a strike. 0 on the count. His 85th pitch, also a strike. Puts him in a hole, 0-2. Fouls that one back off near his foot, third base line. Still at 0-2. That one in the dirt, nobody swings at it. 1-2 now. Good patience there, Freddie Knox. That one also inside. All of a sudden, LaJoy's got to bring it back in. You're dial it back in, Larry. There's a hard liner to right center field. It's going deep, but it's not going to be far enough. Caught short of the track by Trips. 2 outs.
2 up, 2 down. In steps Bertha Banks, the third baseman. She's neutral and fit. 0 for 2 today, hitting .222. Nobody on, 2 outs. First pitch to Banks is outside, ball 1. That's inside, ball 2. 2 balls and no strikes to Bertha Banks. That's in there for a called strike. 2-1 now. That catches the corner for a called second, and now the count is evened up. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. That one's low, ball 3. Full count now to Bertha Banks. She gets a hold of that one, pushes it foul along the first baseline, so she'll get another pitch. That's way outside, ball 4, and looks like LaJoy may be running out of steam here.
Yeah,
So with 1 on, in comes Fiona Clark. She's neutral and fit. 1 for 2 with a single and an RBI.
Yeah, 1 for 2, not bad. Larry LaJoy closing in on 100 pitches. Goes right there with a strike, 0 on the count. Goes low and outside, misses. We're even 1 apiece now. 2 outs, top of the 6-4-1 Sawteeth. That one also outside. Good patience by the catcher here for the Beewolves. 105th by Larry LaJoy. Right in there for a strike. There we go. 2-2-2. What's going to happen here? Also in their hard liner, past LaJoy into center field. It's a clean single. Way to go there, Fiona Clark, making it 2 for 4. And that might be all we see of LaJoy.
Yes, sir. In comes Deshaun Levon. He's 0 for 2, tense but fit. Larry LaJoy is going to take a seat. They're going to bring in Brick Towers, the relief pitcher. Towers with a 4.7 ERA, a 1.3 whip, 1 strikeout. He's neutral and fit. He's got a little bit, he's got about average velocity. He's got good junk, but he's got poor accuracy. He's almost fully rested. He's got a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and a curveball. It's going to be a double switch, so they're going to bring in, they're going to sit Lester Bronco, the right fielder, and they're going to bring in Ramus Forrest to play right field. He's got no errors. He's hitting .222 with no home runs. He's neutral and fit. He's got about average speed, but he's got poor fielding, but a very strong arm. He's known around the league as a stealer. So with 2 on and 2 outs, Deshaun Levon, I think is gonna call it a day here in the top of the 6th. Looks like they're thinking it over. Deshaun Levon's going to take a seat. In comes Steve Monstour, the catcher. Steve Monstour is going to pinch hit, hitting .400. He's got 3 home runs, 6 RBIs. He's locked in. He's not 100% physically hit fit, but he's well. He's got better than average power, better than about average contact and average speed. He's got power versus right-handed pitching, which is going to help him going against Towers. So with 2 on and 2 outs, in steps Steve Monstour. He takes the first pitch for a ball 1. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Count is even now. 1 ball, 1 strike with 2 outs. Oh, that catches the outside corner, and now Monstour behind in the count 1-2. Steve was able to foul that one straight back. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Steve Monstour. That one's a low ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Ball 3. Full count now to Steve Monstour. Ball 4, and he walks Monstour. Bases loaded now with 2 outs, and in steps Hanley Dexteras. He's tense but fit. Tough out utility player, 0 for 3 today.
Hold on a second. Where's... Oh, yeah, there we go. Sorry.
Now base runner, number 11, Performance Sports.
All right, so coming in to pinch run for Steve Monstour, Eduardo Keller. Eduardo Keller, the pinch running left fielder. He's got 1 stolen base. He's got a batting average of .250. No home runs. He's neutral and fit. He does not have a lot of power. He's got less than average contact, but he's got good speed on the base pass. So,
Your knockout coffee specialist.
All right, we got the bases loaded. Comes right in with a strike. 1 on the count. 2 out. Pressure up now. Oh, it's hit the right field. A grand slam would have been great, but that's an easy catch. Right near the track, Ramus Forrest. That's it. Done.
Yep. God bless it. That was our opportunity there, and Hanley Dexteras blew it. He just sucks. So they're going to sit Eduardo Keller. They're going to bring in Gasser Morris, the relief pitcher. Morris with a 1.69 ERA, a .56 WHIP, and 9 strikeouts. He's neutral and fit. He's got good junk. He's got good velocity, poor junk, and better than average accuracy. He's fully rested. He's known as a specialist. Sometimes my mouth gets going faster than my brain.
He's got good junk. No, he's got bad junk.
He's got bad junk. He throws a four-seam fastball, a cut fastball, a slider, and a changeup. So as we head into the bottom of the sixth, Sawteeth 4 runs on 9 hits. Beewolves 1 run on 6 hits. Lars Stadcliffe 0 for 2 with a strikeout. Ramius Forrest first at bat and slash trips 2 for 3 with a double and a strikeout. Morris with a 1.69 ERA. Beewolves got to find a way to put 3 on the board to tie this thing up. Stadcliffe, the catcher, is 0 for 2 today. Facing off against Gasser Morris. There's a roller, and Woodman's going to take that himself and step on first base for the first out. So a roller just down the line. Woodman was able to pick it up and step on the base. Ramius Forrest hitting .222 with no home runs, 1 RBI. His first at bat this game. Takes first pitch low, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. If he can get on base, he's known around the league as a stealer. That's an effort called strike. Looked like he wanted to offer at it, but decided to hold up. 1 ball, 1 strike with 1 out. That one's high, ball 2. 2 balls and a strike. There's a hot smash to Freddie Knox. He's going to pick that up. Oh, I'm locked up.
I lost your voice there.
Okay. I stopped talking because my screen just locked up. So I'm assuming he was out at first. I didn't see it. So
yes.
2 outs and in steps slash trips. He's locked in and fit. I don't know. 486 with 2 home runs and 12 RBIs. I think he's 2 for 3 on the day. He fouls that one off, and very quickly he's in the hole. 0-2. There's a roller. That's going to be foul along the first base line. Trips will get another pitch. Gets enough of that to push it foul as well. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs slash trips. The center fielder takes that one for a ball. Ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes now. There's a roller, and Sturdy Woodman's going to get on it, and he's going to run it down, step on first for the 3rd out. So 1, 2, 3, we're heading into the top of the 7th. Sawteeth holding on to that 4-1 lead. Beewolves need 3 to tie, 4 to take the lead. Sturdy Woodman 1 for 2 with a walk. Ham Slamus 1 for 2 with a walk. Hammer Longballa 1 for 3. Towers threw 9 pitches and gave up 1 walk. Sturdy Woodman's locked in and fit. He's 1 for 2 with a single and a walk today. Come on, Beewolves. Let's get her going now. First pitch is low, ball 1. That's inside, ball 2. Brick Towers, 2 straight balls. That's in there for a called strike. 2-1 now to Sturdy Woodman. There's a hot smash. Unfortunately, it's foul along the 3rd baseline. Allen's low, full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Allen's outside. Ball 4, Sturdy Woodman to take first. So we're running around with nobody out, and in steps Ham Slamus. He's locked in and fit. 1 for 2 with a single and a walk.
People's got to start converting on these now. Stop stranding these runners on base. They get in there, and then all of a sudden everything falls apart. That one's outside corner, strike 1. Brick Towers looking good, 17th pitch. 18th,
why would you
fouls
swing
it back
at
off
that?
the wall. He's in a hole, 0-2.
Hard
lighter to the first base. There's the double play. That wipes things out.
2 outs and nobody on, and in steps Hammer Longballa. He's neutral and fit. 1 for 3 with a single. Come on, Hammer. Make it 4-2. Let's go, buddy. Allen's outside, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. Allen's low, ball 2. 2 balls and no strikes. There's a swing and a roller along the first baseline, foul. 2-1 now. Inside, ball 3. There's a shot. That'll get up into center field on the ground for a clean single. Hammer Longballa with a 2-out single. Unfortunately, the Beewolves they get stuff going with 2 outs, though.
Yeah, they had a runner on with no outs, and now they got a runner on with 2 outs, and they got to score. They got to convert. Buster Biggs has got to be the guy. That one misses high. Ball 1, low and count. 25th pitch. Low and away by Brick Towers. We're 2-0. Got a hammer long ball at first base. That one misses inside 3-0. He didn't have to swing. Just watch them all go in. But he does anyway, and it's a home run off the right field wall. Yeah. Way
All
to
right.
go. You didn't expect him to swing at a 3-0 pitch, but he hits it 360 feet off the right field post. It's his first home run and third RBI of the season. And that 2 runs brings him to within 1, Pete.
All right, now we got ourselves a game. Freddie Knox 1 for 3 with a single. Bases empty with 2 outs. Come on, Freddie, let's go. 4-3 now. There's a shot that's going to get into left field, and Freddie Knox with a clean single. So 1 on with 2 outs, and in steps Bertha Banks. And I think we're going to be talking about. Oh yeah, we're going to be talking about. Wait, no, I just want
pressure creeping up here on the top of the second with 2 outs. Looks like the skipper might be waving over to Bertha Banks. He is. He's going to pull her out of the game at 0-2. She's not doing it so far. He's going to bring in the third base replacement, C+, Barney Bryan. Now, he didn't have to go with the third baseman for the pinch hit, but he is anyway. And he's Barney Bryan mostly for his speed. He's got about the same contact as Bertha Banks, a little less power. So it'll be good to see Barney Bryan in here. See if he can add to the offense. Got a fast runner at first base. Instead, he hits a weak pop-up into third base. That's going to end the side, close things out.
That was right there. That was right freaking there. I was right on that pitch. Come on. All right, so we're heading into the bottom of the 7th. It's now 4-3 Sawteeth. Johnny Baggs 0 for 3 with a strikeout. Oh, no, I was too busy complaining. Johnny Baggs tense but fit. He favors the low pitch. He's 0 for 3 today, hitting 200 on the season.
Now at third base, Barney Bryan.
That's why I want him to play the rest of the game in position.
You missed that, yeah. Okay, 11th pitches by Gasser Morris. His 12th is up near the hands, misses ball 1 on the count. Pressure's still up here at the bottom of the 7th. Sawteeth ahead by 1, 4-3. That split figure's there for a strike. We're even at 1 apiece. Close game, 2 first-place teams. Checks on that one when it's in there for a strike, 1-2. Gasser Morris looking good for the Beewolves. Number 56 throws it. Late swing, foul ball, first base line in the dirt. There's about 20 yards of space between the foul line and the stands. Still 1-2. Swinging to a strike 3 inside. Gasser Morris pumping the fist. Happy with himself there. He's got the handlebar mustache. Rocking it. Gets his first K of the afternoon. He's throwing to it. No, he is a specialist. Throwing to another left-hander in DP Turner. 375. DP Turner watches that first one in. It's a ball. A little high. 1-0 the count. Fans quiet here now. Checks at that one. It's low and wave. It's in there for a strike now. We're even at 1 apiece. 1-1 and 1. In the bottom of the 7th, it's a 1-run game. 4-3 Sawteeth. Swinging him at a strike 2. That was a home run swing, but it was no good. 1-2. His 20th pitch is low and away, and that's going to be a creeper into center field. It was just a little looper that went over the shortstop, who really had a long way to go. And he gets to first base, does Turner. John Renero 2 for 2 with a home run, single to walk. He's locked in, got a lot of power. The outfield going deep. You got a slower than average runner at first base. Checks in the first one inside, but it's in there for strike. 0-1 the count. The fans gas, pressure way up. They know Renero can close it out. But Gasser Morris isn't afraid of him. He's got a 1.35 ERA, people, and a 0.60 whip.
Oh,
He's a formidable pitcher, but it's going to go to right field into the gap. Hammerlock ball is going to throw it to second base. The runner from first makes it to third. We still got 1 out, and the Sawteeth are threatening to score again. It's Brick Towers, the pitcher now. I doubt he's going to hit, though. Yeah, he's going to sit. They're going to pull him out. They're going to bring in the pinch hitter, Maddie Batts, who's fast. That's mostly what she's known for. She's got no average, no home runs, no RBIs. The Beewolves could get her to hit in a double play. Close this thing out. That'd be great. But Gasser Morris is a specialist against other left-handers. So he is not scared. He got fast runner at first base. But he's got Fiona Clark behind the plate getting ready to throw. That was high, misses ball. Foul ball, third base line, and then evens things up at 1 apiece. Matty Batts. He throws over to first base, gets him in the dirt, lets him know he's still thinking about him. 25th pitch by Gasser Morris. Fouled off the wall. 1-2. He's got 1 more left. Matty Batts known as a whiffer in this situation. And it's inside corner, no swing, strikeout. Gasser Morris, another K, and now he just needs 1 more. And he's facing a rookie, Repo Hightower, 0 for 1 on the day. Third baseman for the Sawteeth. Should be someone he can get around. First pitch high and inside, but it's in for a strike. The umpire has got the strike zone, fades up and in pretty well. 0-1. There was a breaking pitch in there, 0-2. Still no swing yet from Repo Hightower. And he goes for the 3-pitch K, smash in the bat, and it breaks the situation for the Sawteeth. They had a chance.
Yes, they did. They're gonna Matty Bats will take a seat, and in comes Maximo Primo, the closing pitcher. Primo with a 0 ERA, 1.33 WHIP, and 4 strikeouts. He's neutral and fit. He's got about the average velocity. He's got good junk and good accuracy. He's fully rested. He's known as a composed pitcher. He's got throws a 4-seam fastball, a curveball, and a changeup. So as we head into the top of the 8th, it's Sawteeth 4, Beewolves 3, Fiona Clark 2 for 3, Gasser Morris is first at bat, and Hanley Dexter is 0 for 4. Primo taking the bump with a 0 ERA. Beewolves need 1 to tie, 2 to take the lead. Fiona Clark, the catcher, is neutral and fit. She's 2 for 3 with 2 singles and an RBI. Her batting average has jumped up to 364. She popped that one up into left center field. And the center fielder / Trips is calling for it. He'll make the catch for the first out. 1 down. And in steps Gasser Morris. Do I let him hit or?
You pulling him?
I don't know. We're in the top of the 8th, right?
Yeah, we need someone for 2 more innings.
I wish I remembered how many pitches he's thrown. Because he's pitched 2 innings at this point, right?
Oh, has he? Yeah, I don't remember.
Because we've got, what's his name? Barajas. We also have Benson Rushmore. He's been pitching pretty well. I think I'm going to go with a pinch hitter. Although we don't have many left. We got Magic Moore and we got Poke Foster.
Poke's good contact.
All right, I'm going Poke Foster. See if we can't get something going here.
That's the route they're going. Poke Foster known mostly for his contact. Good. He's done good pinch hitting for Beewolves over the years. Pressure up here. That was right in there, and it's pushed in the right field. That was a waste.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it's complete waste. God dang it. Back to the top of the lineup. Hanley Dexter is tense, but Fitty's 0 for 4 today. 2 outs, nobody on, top of the 8th. Beewolves down by 1. Dexter takes the first pitch for a called strike. That one's inside ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike now with 2 outs for the closing pitcher. That one's fouled straight back. 1 ball, 2 strikes. That one's ripped foul into the stands along the third base line. 1 and 2. That one's inside ball 2. 2 balls and 2 strikes. That one's high ball 3. 3 balls, 2 strikes, and 2 outs to Hanley Dexteras. And that's over the inside corner for a called 3rd strike, and down goes Dexteras. 0 for 5 today.
That was a home run pitch, too.
Oh my gosh! We got to get it's the closing pitcher. If we get him to 15 pitches, he's got to go. So Poke Foster will take a seat after an abysmal pinch hitting performance. Case Barajas will come in. He's got a 3 ERA, a 1.5 WHIP, 6 strikeouts. He's neutral and fit. He's got better. He's got better than average velocity. He's got poor junk and about average accuracy. He's almost fully rested. He's got a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and a changeup. So as we head into the bottom of the 8th, it's still Sawteeth 4, Beewolves 3. Kobe Kingman 1 for 3 with a double and a strikeout. Lars Stadcliffe 0 for 3 with a strikeout. And Ramius Force 0 for 1. Barajas with that 3.0 ERA going to take the bump. Vertigo's Pizza. Get yourself a slice. Kobe Kingman tense but fit. 1 for 3 with a double. Kingman's batting average up to a .103. First pitch from Barajas is in there for a called strike. Strike 1. Swing and a miss, strike 2, and very quickly Kobe Kingman is in the hole 0-2. Barajas delivers his 3rd pitch, and it's a roller, and Sturdy Woodman's going to run up, flip it to first. Barajas covering, and they get Kobe Kingman for the first out. So 1 down, and in steps Lars Stadcliffe, the catcher. He's neutral and fit. He's got power versus right-handed pitching. He's got better connection versus right-handed pitching. Stadcliffe hitting .250 with 3 RBIs this season. He gets a hold of that one, pushes it foul, just outside the right field line. No balls, 1 strike. Barajas delivers. That one's popped up into right field, and long ball. What the heck happened there? He just stopped. He just stopped.
Yeah.
Hammer long ball, though, lets the ball go over his head. So Lars Stadcliffe gets a double because I don't know what hammer long ball is doing. There's a roller foul. So with a man at second base with only 1 out, Ramius Force steps in. Outside. 1 ball, 1 strike with 1 out. No speed in Lars Stadcliffe back there. That one's high ball 2. 2 balls and a strike. There's a roller, and Freddie Knox is going to get up on it, make the throw to Sturdy Woodman for the second out. So 2 outs. In steps Slash Trips. He's locked in and fit. He's got good connection versus right-handed pitches. He's 2 for 4 with a double and a single. And it looks like Barajas is going to go ahead and issue the intentional pass to Slash Trips, who's having a pretty good day today. That's ball 4. Slash Trips will take first. So with runners at first and third with 2 outs, Johnny Baggs steps in. He's tense but fit. He's favors the low pitch. He's 0 for 4, hitting 194 on the season. He does have 2 home runs and 5 RBIs. First pitch is up the middle into center field for a clean single. And the Sawteeth will pick up another run and make it 5-3. D.P. Turner, the second baseman, steps in. He's neutral and fit. 3 for 4 with 3 singles. So runners at first
to throw to, and he couldn't get around him.
First and second with 2 outs. First pitch to Turner's in there for a called strike. Strike 1. That one's going to be land in the
another one
gap there, and that's going to score another run. And it's now 6-3. And in steps John Renero's 3 for 3, a home run, 2 singles, a walk, and 2 RBIs.
Jeez Louise.
Yeah.
It's all apart. And then it's injured insult. He's out. He's out.
And they score another run. Case Barajas has been injured. He's got a comebacker. Maximo Primo, the closing pitcher. Barajas is just, this is ridiculous.
Pain.
7-3. Macy York's going to come in. She's got a 13.5 ERA, a 4.5 whip, 1 strikeout. She's neutral and fit. She's got average velocity, less than average junk. Average accuracy, she's fully rested. She's got a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and a curveball. So runners at first and second with 2 outs. That one's inside, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike to Maximo Primo, the pitcher. Swing and a miss, strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes with 2 outs. Swing and a miss, drop third strike. They'll make the throw to first for the 3rd out. We'll get out of here, but they gave up 3 to the Sawteeth in the bottom of the 8th. So as we head to the top of the 9th, it's Beewolves 3 runs on 9 hits, Sawteeth 7 runs on 15 hits. Sturdy Woodman 1 for 2 with 2 walks. Ham Slamus 1 for 3 with a walk. Hammerlong Ballo.
The first baseman.
Sturdy Woodman locked in and fit 1 for 2 with a single and 2 walks.
And the composed Maximo Primo throwing his 10th pitch to start things off. That one misses inside, ball 1. Good eye there, Sturdy Woodman. That one's low, ball 2. All right, good patience. 2-0 the count. Sturdy. Maximo Primo gets that one's a hard liner past the mound in center field, and Sturdy Woodman shows he wants to push this thing further. We need 4.
Yes, we do. So with 1 on and no outs, Ham Slamus to shortstop steps in. He's neutral and fit. 1 for 3 with a single and a walk. Ham Slamus.
Oh, what was that? I hit the wrong button.
Swing and a miss, strike 1. That one's high, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike with no outs. Oh, Slamus held up on that one, but it was called a strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes now. That's low, ball 2. 2-2 to Ham Slamus. That's in there for a called 3rd strike, and Ham Slamus goes down looking. So 1 on, 1 out, and in steps Hammerlong Ballo. He's neutral and fit, 2 for 4 with 2 singles.
Boy, he brought that breaking pitch back in. It started way high and came in and hit the top of the strike zone. He goes high there, but it's misses. Ball 1, 1-0 the count. Pressure up now. Hammerlong Ballo. That one also misses high inside, 2-0. Trying to get him to swing. 20th pitch. Low and away, ball 3. He's a little nervous throwing a Hammerlong Ballo, but he's composed. 3-0 the count to Hammer. That one walks him on 4 pitches. Way to hang in there, Hammer, and not swing.
Yes, sir. So runners at first and second, and in steps Buster Biggs. He's 1 for 4 with a home run and 2 RBIs. Come on, Buster. First pitch is in there for a called strike. Strike 1. That's inside, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Runners at first and second. That's in there for a called strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes now. That's inside. 2-2 count evened up for Buster Biggs, the left fielder. That's outside ball 3. Full count now. Primo delivers his 27th pitch. And that's ripped. A little bit too soon. He curved it outside. Foul ball. But that looked like it might have been Buster Biggs' second home run of the day. That one's popped up in foul territory. Kobe Kingman's able to make the catch for the second out. 2 outs, 2 on. Freddie Knox steps in. 2 for 4 with 2 singles.
One more to go. Beewolves got to get something happening. They're going to pull Maximo Primo and bring in the starter/reliever Josiah McConnell, the B-ranked number 64 reliever. He's got a 3.52 ERA, a 1.83 WHIP, 8 strikeouts on the season. He's known mostly for his accuracy with good junk and fair velocity. He's not completely rested, but he doesn't need to pitch very long. He throws the 4-finger, the 2-finger, and the slider. Pressure up here is going to be throwing to Freddie Knox, 2 on. Freddie Knox hits a liner right to the glove of Turner, and that's the game.
Yeah.
The news.
That sucked. Yeah, that just sucked. That's typical for when we raise our ego.
Yeah. Well, it didn't seem like we were. To me, it felt like we had some sloppy stuff. I know, like some of the pitching, giving up some home runs, like starting off with a changeup just never works.
Yeah.
The changeup's always got to follow, and I did that a couple times. So it's anyway. Beewolves score 1 in the top of the second to get things started, but the Sawteeth answer back and get the lead 2-1. Then they put 2 more on the third, and they never lost the lead from there. Beewolves scored 2 in the 7th to get within 1, but then they slammed the gate shut in the 8th, getting 3 more. Beewolves get 3 runs on 10 hits, and the Sawteeth get 7 on 15.
Yes, sir.
Steres comes in and has an unusually abysmal day. He's over 5 on the day with a strikeout. His average drops down to 306. Sturdy Woodman goes 2 for 3. Good day for Sturdy. Gets walked twice. His average is at a 500. So is his Ham Slamus. Ham goes 1 for 4 with a walk and a strikeout and still ends up with a 500 batting average. So that's how his season's been going. Hammer Longballo 2 for 4 with a run. Gets a walk. He's at 310. Buster Biggs 1 for 5 with a run, a home run, 2 RBIs, and a strikeout. Buster Biggs might be player of the game. He's 371 in the season. Freddie Knox 2 for 5 with a run. Bertha Banks 0 for 2 gets pulled after a walk and a strikeout. Barney Bryan comes in, goes 0 for 1. Fiona Clark goes 2 for 4 with an RBI, so she did okay, 333. She's an RBI of the season. Deshaun Levon comes in, goes 0 for 2, hitting 400 though. Steve Monstour subs, doesn't hit, gets walked. Eduardo Keller comes in, doesn't hit. Morris doesn't hit. Poke Foster goes 0 for 1 on his one chance at the pinch hit. He's 250 on the season. Case Barajas doesn't hit, and neither does Macy York.
And then over there for the Sawteeth slash trips, I mean, he just had himself a day. 2 for 4, scored a run. He wound up with a run batted in. He walked once, struck out once. Then you had Bags, and he was 1 for 5. He did score a run, and he picked up an RBI, but he struck out twice. DP Turner goes 4 for 5, scores a run, picks up an RBI himself. John Renero goes 4 for 4, scored a run, hit a home run, picks up 3 RBIs, and walks once. You got Bronco. He goes 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts. Towers did not hit. Matty Batts in a pinch hitting situation goes 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Maximo Primo 0 for 1 with a strikeout. McConnell did not get a chance to hit. Hanso Magikico, he goes 1 for 1, scores a run, hits a home run, picks up an RBI. Hightower came in. He went 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. Kobe Kingman 1 for 4 with a strikeout. Lars Stadkleef 1 for 4. Scored a run, struck out once. Larry LaJoy 1 for 2, scored a run and struck out once. And then Ramius Forrest was 0 for 2 on the day. So, not good stuff.
Deshaun Levon's going to get the loss to even things out. He goes 5 innings, gives up 9 hits, 4 earned runs. He walks a batter, gets 8 strikeouts. So he's hot and cold. Gives up 2 home runs. His ERA climbs to a 6-0. He's now 1-1 on the season. Gasser Morse comes in relief those 2 innings, gives up 2 hits, strikes out 3, did really well. Goes with the 1.23 ERA, he's 1-1 this season. They pull him for a hitter, which is probably a mistake, because in case Barajas comes in, throws 2/3 of an inning, gives up 4 hits, 3 earned runs. walks a batter. Nothing good from Case today. His ERA climbs to a 6.75. He's a 1-1 of the season. And Mace York comes in, throws a third of an inning in Case. Her batter, her ERA falls to a 10.8, and she's a 1-1 of the season.
And Larry LaJoy just keeps rolling on. He'll pick up the win today. He goes 5 2/3, gives up 6 hits, 1 earned run. He walked 3, struck out 2. His ERA is at a 1.42, and his record improves to 3-0-0. And then you got Towers came in. He pitched an inning and a third, gave up 3 hits, 2 earned runs, 2 walks, gave up a home run. His ERA is at a 6.0. He's got no record yet this year. Maximo Primo came in. He pitched an inning and 2/3, gave up a hit, a walk, and struck out 2. He leaves with no ERA. His record will remain no wins, no losses, but 2 saves. And then Josiah McConnell, I believe was his name. He pitched a third of an inning. He'll get the save, and his ERA improves to 3.38, and his record will improve to no wins, 1 loss, but 1 save. So 3 stars of the game. There isn't a Beewolf on the list, Tommy.
No.
The number one player of the game, John Renero, the Sawtooth shortstop, A- ranked, went 4 for 4 with a home run, 3 RBIs, and scored a run.
Yeah, John Renero beat the Beewolves today.
He did.
It was John Renero Day. They're giving out bobbleheads. Second star of the game, the B ranked second baseman number 11, DP Turner. He goes 4 for 5. It's a real great performance by the Sawteeth hitters. Gets an RBI and a run.
And then the third star of the game, the B-ranked shortstop, Hanso Magigico. I think he was playing third base, though. Hanso Magigico, he was 1 for 1 with a home run and an RBI, and he scored a run. So there's your 3 stars of the game. The breakdown is this. Tommy G wound up with 2 hits and a strikeout for 32%. Pete J with 8 hits, a home run, 3 RBIs, 1 stolen base, 11 strikeouts, and a beaned batter for a contribution of 68%.
Wow. I was in the bathroom, I guess.
I was going to say, were you playing tonight? I'm not.
Yeah, my allergies, I guess. Well, it's been a while since we had a loss, but
Yeah.
But
like we said at the top of the game, we like to try to keep it. We like to keep it competitive, and that's the hard thing when you come off of a 4-game winning streak, where you were basically outscoring the other team 2-1, and you lose a game like this. And this was tight. I mean, this was a tight game.
Yeah.
And we just didn't seem to be able. We couldn't seem to keep them in the park, which was another thing. The last 2 games we talked about, the pitchers were able to keep the other team from leaving the field. So.
Yeah, I think there's a couple things. It's Deshaun Levon, so it's our 4th guy.
Yeah.
We some bad pitch selections. I thought, the ones that I could see.
Yeah.
In the wrong, just throwing the wrong pitch in the wrong situation. No surprise what went over. I was kind of like, oh yeah, why are you throwing a 2-finger high to a guy who can hit hard? And then in the field, there's the one, that went over the head of Longbalo. There was a one that Slamish should have dove for and could have got it and didn't.
Yeah.
There was another one, I think, where the foul ball where Sturdy Woman runs back and jumps, but off to the side, like misses it. It's like a lot of little foibles that I think if they would have made this would have been a close game.
Yeah, and I agree with you. I think toward the beginning of the game, there were a lot of those kind of ground balls that probably should have been handled that just kind of were able to squeak through into the outfield. And I think if we could get those back, you change the trajectory of the game. But yeah, this is a tough one. You come off a 4-game winning streak, but again, that's baseball.
Yeah, I mean, we're still tied for first place, the Waterbolts, at least at this point. And I mean, the problem is now that we got an injury to Case Barajas, so he's we're gonna have to plug that hole somehow. But to make it worse, we're just about to pull him. He was doing poorly. We're about to pull him. Instead, they rack one off his face and they pull him for us. Just no bueno. Oh.
Yeah, we move into a tie with the Water Bullets for first place. But boy, the Sawteeth, they're going to be, they're going to be tough. We're gonna see them at least one more time this year.
Yeah.
And hopefully we'll be able to get that split. But yeah, they're a tough team. They're not messing around. That's for sure.
Oh, yeah. Well, our next game is going to be on the road at Houston. We're going to be facing Bender against Chasey Kim, so that'll be a big matchup. That'll be fun to watch.
It will be. They're all fun to watch.
Tell me about it.
So,
All right, well.
Game 19.
Yeah. Oh, okay. That's all right. Well, and then until next time, then, folks. Thanks for watching. It's been all right. This is Tommy G.
This is PJ, and we appreciate you. And we're saying, get out of here.